All right, so let's talk about a dopamine detox, because I am a neuroenergetic mentor and I teach people how to recover their energy from personal endeavors and also to better their business, okay? So if you want to work with me, all the link is in the bio. And I love what I teach because the biggest thing that I see is I see people bringing their past, and their past is an energetic weight. And people bring this energetic weight into the present moment, which is constantly being co-created with you. And when I see people tell me their story of what happened, or the breakup, or the job loss, or the life transition that they're going through, I empathize with that deeply because I've gone through a couple myself. And you have to go through this. It's a necessary part of your growth. It's a requirement for you. But the biggest thing that I see is that people never, ever rewrite that story. They never stop and say, okay, this is what's happened in the past. But instead of constantly bringing that into your present moment, people never stop and say, okay, well, I'm here in the present moment. What do I want in the future? How do I rewrite that story? How do I start living that story? How do I start to feel that story and bring my future story that I want of all the things? How do I bring that into the present moment? That's a difficult process to do. And I think the biggest and easiest way to let go of that past story is to go through a dopamine detox. And I talked to a client yesterday in England. Awesome guy, going through a hairy situation, right? He's 38, awesome guy. And he was telling me what's happened. And I said, okay, man, I think right now I'm hearing a lot of potential distractions and things that you're just trying to deflect to get you away from your current situation, which isn't really helping to solve your current situation. And when people do this, the deflection thing, for a long time, what happens is you go out and you drink and you party and hang out with friends, and maybe you sleep with other people after a breakup, but it doesn't really feel good. Actually, it makes you feel worse. And part of what that is your body is trying to detox itself from all of the excess artificial pleasure. And if you want to rewrite your story, you have to put yourself through a dopamine detox. I'm going to give that to you real quick. When I did this, I've done this a couple different times in my period. I'm about to go on another 30-day dopamine detox. But what that dopamine detox essentially is, at least when I did my first one for 60 days. And that was no coffee, no alcohol, no dating, no social media, no sex, no self-pleasure, and got rid of sugar, stopped watching TV, no movies, and it was just me and reading and working out and existing in the present moment and hiking and working on my business. And those things brought me more natural forms of pleasure. The first 2 weeks were the toughest. The third week, I started to come out of it. The fourth week, I was a brand new person. And then for the next month, I was so locked into the present moment that every little thing that I did felt good. Going out in the sun felt good. Walking barefoot on the grass felt good. Going for a run felt even better than it ever had before. And my mind was more present. It wasn't going into the future. It wasn't thinking about the past. And I had a lot more time than I thought I previously had, which was the best thing about this. And if I can recommend something for you, if you're going through a tough period in your life, it would be to go on a dopamine detox, do something like this. And if you need help, message me, book a call, let's chat about this, and let's get you set up for next year, 2025, when I'm back around Christmas time. And let's get going, let's work on this, okay? I've had a lot of people come, and they're booking 1 or 2 sessions, and then we start the progress, and then I'm not seeing them again, right? So if that's you and you're watching this, come back and let's put together a better schedule for you, because I think that even though this stuff is tough, this is the medicine that you've been craving, okay? Let me know if you guys have questions.